And this week is moving fast. You understand? It's moving fast. And we got a lot of stuff to cover real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We in the building, you understand? Ain't no looking back. Hey, this week moving very fast, and you know it ain't no looking back, so let's go and crank that thing on up. Shout out to everybody. I said ain't no looking back, y'all. We already ahead. It's time to get it. You understand? We in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building, rocking with your boy, Mr. Landlord from Alabama. You understand? We in the building. Hey, that was one of my favorite songs by myself. Ain't no looking back, because it ain't no looking back. We got a future ahead of us. You know, this a fast week. We had to take in everything we accomplished against the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? We had to take it in, and now it's time to move on. You understand? Shout out to King Brown in the building. Shout out to Lord King in the building. Shout out to Jameson Taylor in the building. Shout out to Dak on Philly. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. What's going on with y'all this morning? Hey, I know we got a quick turnaround. Hey, I still got film sessions on the Vikings, but you know the Giants coming right round. They trying to pull up on us, y'all. Shout out to Troy Dudley in the building. They trying to pull up on us, dog. They trying to pull up on our block, and we can't allow that. But we gonna still get that giant pack in the air. We still gonna handle our business like we supposed to do up in the, you already know. Trap. We still gonna handle our business up in the trap like we supposed to, you understand? But how y'all feeling about this game, man? I know I got a few more things, final words about the Vikings, and then we can crank up about everybody else, you understand? But how y'all feeling about the game? Let's see what y'all thoughts is. She said, Jameson Taylor said, let's beat those Giants again tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Most certainly. That's what we finna do. You know, we got the Giants number, man. And I just watched that game they played against the Lions. And, you know, they still look like the same old Giants to me. Daniel Jones still doing turnovers. I know he been doing decently on the season, but you know, I think it got a lot to do with the competition and the people he been playing and how they been playing them. Because against Detroit, it looked like he looked like the same old Daniel Jones, in my opinion. That's just me. He looked like the same old Daniel Jones. And one thing I noticed, you know, they going through a lot of injuries. They got a lot of injuries on their team right now. And, you know, it's unfortunate for them. But that is not our problem. You understand? It has nothing to do with us, what y'all got going on over there. Make sure you keep that bad juju and that bad luck and timing over there. Don't bring that to our beloved AT&T Stadium now. Keep that over there. You know, we might have to make them boys get patted down. You already know how we do it in the trap. Them boys might have to get patted down before they walk up in here. You know what I'm saying? We got to check them, make sure they ain't doing nothing nefarious now. Shout out to Gabrielle in the building. She says no one took it lightly on us when we were injured. You know, facts, big facts. We ain't taking nothing lightly. You know, we ain't taking no shorts in the trap. Now, look, I did want to do this because I know it's a lot of new people in the channel, and the channel is growing expeditiously as of late. So I want to make sure I let people understand what the trap means. So don't think it's nothing nefarious now. Okay, for the people who went here when I first started calling this the trap, you know, I call it the trap, and me and my chat box, we call it the trap because, you know, in our Cowboy space, we have a lot of great production. We have a lot of great people doing graphics and all kind of fancy stuff that looks awesome, and they goats at it. And then when you come over to Landlord house, you know, it is not so shabby. You understand? Shout out to T Smooth in the building. So when we refer to this as the trap, all we saying is, you know, it is not as glamorous as some other places. You know what I'm saying? So we consider this the hood. That's where we get trap from. That's where the trap was born. Trap. That's where the trap was born. So don't think that we over here doing nothing nefarious now. You ain't gotta lock your doors, you ain't gotta tuck your purse and, you know what I'm saying, sit on your wallet. You ain't gotta do all that stuff over here. We just talking some good old football, Cowboys talk. But that's where the trap come from. And I'm still waiting on somebody to help me with a good acronym for the trap. So I wanted to mean something, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to mean something significant. So, help your boy out. But yeah, King Brown, never judge a book by its cover. Some people probably see the trap and get alarmed. You know what I'm saying? They start locking their doors when they see you. You know what I'm saying? They be like this. They see you and get a little alarmed, you understand? We don't want them to be scared to come over here now. That ain't what we want. That ain't what we need. But it's a whole bunch of injuries they got going on over here with the Giants, y'all. And, like I said, it ain't our concern. But it is what it is. They got Fabian Moreau, something like that. Sound like a New Orleans name. That young man got a rib injury. Jason Pinnock got a jaw injury. Try Phillips got a neck injury. John Feliciano, something like that, got a neck injury. Adora Jackson got a knee injury. Wydell Robinson got a knee injury. So they whole offensive line banged up too, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, I don't know what to tell them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They getting worse. They getting, they got people dropping like flies. And we got people that's coming up. We got people turning up in the trap. You understand? So, hey, it is what it is. You got to play who you playing in front of you. That's how you got to get down. But the way I'm looking at it, I do not want the Cowboys to overlook this team or no team at all in particular. So, we good for a good letdown, the old Cowboys. And I don't want to revert back to our old ways at all, you understand? So, I need my team to stay focused. I need my team to be lit and be proactive in what we trying to accomplish. And shout out to the sounds from the sideline. I be waiting on that. I be waiting on that because that be the time when I feel like I'm on the team, y'all. I feel like I play for the Dallas Cowboys when I hear sound from the sidelines. You know how crazy I am. I feel like I play for them. So, when I sing the sound from the sideline, I love the fact that what J. Ron Curse said, man. J. Ron said we got to earn the right to pass rush. That's big right there. See, I don't think that was the mindset we had going into these games, man. All we want to do is sack the quarterback. So if that's all we got, you know what I'm saying? If that's all we got in our head, we're not going to do the proper things to get to that point. We're going to just be jumping ship, jumping out of your gaps, trying to go do some heroic stuff, make some plays for yourself. You're being a little too selfish to accomplish the things that the team need. So with J-Ron putting that in that way, I feel like that was huge because that's exactly the mindset we need to go into it. If you want to be out here hunting, if you want to pin your ears back and go smoke on that Daniel Jones pack, you understand, in the trap. You got to pin your ears back and do your job on the run game first. If you can't stop the run, you will never get a sack. So that's all I wanted to see from my team and my defense. And what's wrong with Jameson? She said I'm probably gonna lay down right now. Hope you get well soon. I don't know what's going on with you, Jameson Taylor, but hopefully you get well soon. But you must earn the right to pass rush. And that was a big statement from J. Ryan Curse, in my opinion. And dude, y'all gotta shout out to Michael Parsons, man. You just gotta love Michael. Did y'all see that childlike, you know what I'm saying, love for the game that Michael Parsons has? He has a childlike love for the game, passion for the game. He over there bargaining, trying his best to get on the field. He over there negotiating, trying to get more reps. He like, hey man, come on man, this the last run, this the last one, come on. He over there trying to figure out a way to negotiate to get back on the field. And that's very inspiring from young players seeing him. They see him oh, the best player on the team want to do all that. So, hey, I need to do all that. So that's a great way to lead by example, showing people that you want extra work. You ready to take on extra reps. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that from Michael Parsons. That's great leadership right there. Shout out to him. You understand? Shout out to him. But another thing, let me see. It was a couple of more. And then you did see him. He talking about some, I don't want to practice then. Because they wouldn't let him get on the court. I mean, on the field. So he said, then if I can't get on the field, then I ain't going to practice either. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, you can't make me do both of them. I mean, it's either or. I either get some more reps and practice, or I don't get no reps and don't practice. So Michael said he ain't doing it, so I like that. He wants some more work, y'all. That's the type of leader you want on this team. You want somebody who want that work. And I feel like he shifted the whole mindset of this defense. Now, that ain't no knock on D-Law, because D-Law do his thing too. But I think it's a little different when it comes from Michael. Such a young player who's so focused and ready to get to that get down, you understand? So that's what I like to see from him, man. So let's see. Hey, now one thing I seen that dude, Wendell Robinson for the Giants, he was playing ball, but he just went down with a ACL injury like the next day or something, that game. So I don't know what to tell the Giants to do, because, they finna get smoked, look like to me. Y'all a very unhealthy team. The only way we fumble this bag or let down is we come in here like not respecting our opponents, which I don't think we got the luxury to do. I feel like this team knows what's at stake. The Giants have a decent record. They was just ahead of us last game, so we cannot come around. We cannot come playing around with this team. We need to go and put them to bed, go and get a good 2-game lead over this team and go and wrap it up. So, because I feel like Philly going to slip a couple of more times. You know what I'm saying? They going to slip. You can mark my words on that. That's a promise. They going to slip. They almost slipped last game, too. That would have been big for us, in my opinion, too, because we wanted them to be on a losing streak. I believe that would have started putting that pressure on Jalen Hurts and them. You understand? We would have really been able to see what they made of if we would have put a little adversity on them. You understand? Eternal Dynasty. Do they play the Titans next? Who they got next? They got the Titans next? If they got the Titans next, that's definitely an L. I'll tell you that right now. I'm with you. I seen the Titans play a couple of times. Like, that's a hard-nosed team. Philly ain't going to be able to just run on them. That's their strong suit. If you can stop Philly from running, you ain't got to worry about them. Oh, Green Bay, then the Titans. They might lose both of them. Mark my words. Where they play Green Bay at? Let's see. Where they play Green Bay at? Thank y'all, Sports Guru. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat, too. I might try to do a little work tomorrow, man. I ain't got the luxury to be taking breaks, man. I got goals I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to hit that 3,000, y'all. I'm trying to hit that 3,000. I know a lot of people be, watching the show, stealing from the trap. You understand? But if you enjoy, the company of Mr. Landlord from Alabama, please like and share and subscribe. You understand? How you gonna know when the pack come in if you don't hit that sub button? How you gonna know? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna know when the pack drop? You ain't even gonna know. You understand? So, yeah, make sure you do that for your boy. I got goals I'm trying to reach. That's why I'm working so hard, man. I'm trying to knock these things off my checklist. I'm trying to get up there. You understand? Hit that 3K. But I appreciate all the new people, you understand? So, maybe if you didn't catch me, if you just joining and you don't know why we call this the trap, when I get done, go to the front of the show so I can explain it to you so you can be in on the joke. You understand? We call it a trap for a reason. Not because we doing nothing nefarious now. We ain't doing nothing nefarious. But, you understand? I feel like, Philly could easily lose both of them games. I'm going to tell you that right now. Green Bay and the Titans, where they play Green Bay at, y'all said? In Philly. Oh, in Philly. I still think they're going to lose. I still think they're going to lose. Green Bay need to do us a favor for once. They always been screwing us over. So do us a favor, Green Bay, and go on knock off Philly. You understand? But it's a lot of things that the Giants gonna have to deal with. And like I said, they had that what that guy named? Wendell Robinson. He was looking good number 17 last game against the Lions, and unfortunately, he went out with an ACL. Now, Darius Slayton is their only number one option over there. And good luck with that, because you got Trayvon going to be all over that young man. You ain't got to worry about him. He going to be missing in action. You understand? It's going to be very sad. It's going to be sad. You might not see him all game. If you see him, his face might be on the milk carton. Indeed, that's possible. You understand? You ain't going to see him doing nothing productive. Tell you that much. Because Trey is locking everybody up. I hope y'all enjoyed that film session I put together, because it showed Trayvon Diggs in his true essence. He was locking stuff up, y'all. This is not just me talking. He's actually arresting people. Absolutely apprehended, y'all. That's what he doing. He had them boys absolutely apprehended. So make no mistake about it. And let me see. Who they be running? They be running a tight end too, I believe, y'all. Hold on. In New York Giants. Wait 1 minute. They be running a tight end a lot too. So that'll be J. Ryan Curse need to step up and handle his business. He been looking better ever since the bye week. J. Ryan been looking better and better, in my opinion. Eternal Dynasty says Giants field is trash. OBJ won't want to play on that crap. Yeah, this might be just the OBJ Bowl, y'all. This the OBJ Bowl. But I like to see Dak declaring that he want him on his team. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be real with y'all. I told y'all, at this point, everybody done sold out and told Odell that they want him. Now, if we don't get him, it's going to be the equivalent to being left at the altar, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be sad. You know, we expressed our love for you, and then you just left us. Throwed us under the bus. We won't appreciate that, sir. It might be some consequences and repercussions for this if you don't come over here to the mighty Cowboys, sir. We got the owner telling you we like you. We got the quarterback, the running back. Who else do you want, sir? Are you trying to take us for some buffoons? Is that what you doing? Are you trying to make us look like some buffoons out here, showing you that we want you on this team and you over here ignoring us? People tweeting you and everything. We ain't accepting that no more. So, go on, quit playing, get on the phone with Mr. Jerry Jones, and sign that deal, sir. We sick of it. Now, I say this would be equivalent to leaving at the altar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lisa Carson in the building, Starboy Entertainment in the building, Sports Guru 95. We in here, man. But this would be equivalent to getting left at the altar right now, in my opinion, if we don't get them. Everybody is declaring their love for OBJ. Sir, you better come over here. It's going to be big beef. We're going to challenge you to a duel over here in the trap, sir. We're going to challenge you to a duel over here. Like, you might as well get your sword out because it's going down now. But, yeah, man, I think J. Ryan going to need to have a good game. The rookie Damone Clark going to need to have a good game, because we know exactly what Saquon is. Saquon is a dynamic running back. He's a great talent. He hasn't been great in the league, but he is a great talent at running back. Shout out to Dean Clyde. What's happening? Know what I'm saying? You do have to respect that level of talent. He is a home run hit waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? We have to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. If we can stop him behind the line of scrimmage and don't let him get to going, that's our best bet. If you let him get to that second level, it's going to be a long day for us. So I want to see Damone Clark shooting them gaps. I want to see LVE shooting them gaps, and take care of your responsibility. No false steps, no going to the left, getting tricked by the misdirection. Read your keys, put your feet in the ground, and shoot the gap. That's what I want to see from our linebackers, because this is going to be a big linebacker game for us. Shout out to Eternal Dynasty with the $1.99 for your mind. Appreciate that, sir. He said, do we spot Jones early? I would, to be honest, because that was his biggest production against us last time. He was running like a fool on us last time. So, yeah, I spy him with Damone Clark now. Damone Clark got enough speed for him. Or spy him. I'll rotate and kind of hide the spy like he did before. I'll rotate Damone Clark as a spy and then let J-Ron Curse do it sometimes too. J-Ron do pretty well in a spy type situation too. Cause he kind of nimble. He's not a big guy. He's kind of nimble and agile with the way he moves. So he can keep up with Daniel Jones for sure. J-Day, shout out to you, sir. 2 ACL injuries, OBJ can stay where he is. I feel you, sir. I feel you. Like that's what make the OBJ situation so crazy, because I can understand from both sides. Like I said, I want OBJ for the big fights. You understand? Like, the people who don't want him, I think y'all kind of slightly not realizing what we mean. Like, it's hard to argue that this team is good right now. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of talent. We have enough to do what we need to do. But when it's time for the big fights, that might need somebody to, you know what I'm saying, depend on a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because CD, we see how he is slightly inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? I love CD. I think he's going to be great. But in that big situation, I don't know if Dak going to trust him all the way. And I don't blame Dak. When I see him not reading the defense correctly in a clutch situation, he might not want to throw it to CD. You know what I'm saying? He might be scared that he might get an interception messing around with CD. Shout out to Carmaine and Sunnyism. What it is, Sunny Sim1. Shout out to you. You understand? So OBJ will add a veteran-like presence, a veteran presence in that wide receiver room. We know Michael Gallup is a veteran too, but I think he's battling back. He has got better. Like the week before, I believe that was against the Lions, he wasn't as impressive. He looked like he got better during the Bears game, and then now this game, he looked much better. So that's somebody that Dak will definitely trust. But if you add OBJ, that would give you somebody you can trust. You know OBJ knows everything about an offense by now. He's been in the league plenty of years. I don't know exactly how many, but he's a big-time veteran. I can't think of it right now, but he's been here. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Sim said, what's up with you, landlord? Great content, my dude. Appreciate that, sir. I'm trying my best, man. I'm on my way to 3,000. I'm trying to get there, too. You know how we do it up in the trap. Trying to get to that 3K, y'all. I'm just trying to knock down some goals. That's it. But I really feel good about us stopping Saquon, too. Because we know that's the first order of business going into this game against the Giants. Like, I don't care how much better Daniel Jones been playing. You start this game out with trying to stop Saquon Barkley, for sure. Carmine says OBJ was about to be Super Bowl MVP if he didn't go down. Him be added would be big. Facts. Yeah, him being added would be big. Facts. Them big facts. See, like, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm a former wide receiver, so if the topic is to add a wide receiver, you know I'm all for it. I'm sorry. I'm all for it. I'm with that. Count me in. Because I feel like Dak Prescott is at that level, and I feel like with a defense like this, we need to provide him exactly what he needs to be successful. Like, only in Dallas is where you get criticized for needing help. Look at what Patrick Mahomes just had all these years. He finally let Tyreek Hill go, but he had one of the better wide receivers in the league. He had the best tight end in the league. Like, nobody is criticizing him for this, y'all. Things like that only happen in Dallas. That's why I don't understand it. So, with Dak actually telling these people that he want OBJ, I feel like you are almost required to do it. But the only thing is two things that's making me feel, have my suspicions. with us getting OBJ. It's two things. One is Kellen Moore and his behavior. Why do I gotta talk about Kellen Moore like he a kid? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but his behavior be a little, it fluctuates. So we see it's hard to get Kellen Moore to run the ball as it is. So if you add him some shining like OBJ to this offense, the temptation is just might be too much. He's addicted, y'all. He's an addict. He's an addict to throwing the football. And I was tripping out last night. I said, make sure I get back to this. But I said, if this a trap, we need some fiends. So who the fiends is? Kellen Moore is a fiend for throwing the football up in the trap. Trap. And the second fiend is the referees. Trap. The referee be itching to get them Cowboys, don't it, y'all? So them, when we refer to the fiends, them is gonna be Kellen Moore and his everlasting craving to throw the football, and the referees itching to screw over the Cowboys. So that's them the fiends right there. But adding OBJ, that's my one concern. Kellen Moore and his behavior. Can Kellen Moore behave? Can we stick to this game plan and just use OBJ when we need to? And just like we using the pass game now, let the pass game be number 2. That's all I'm asking. And I feel like that's our formula. We love Dak. I think Dak is phenomenal. I think he can do whatever we need him to do. But our winning recipe looks like it's run first. And until we get proven wrong in that regard, let's keep rocking it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I look at it. So number 1 is Kellen Moore's behavior with OBJ. Because we don't have the best wide receivers in the world right now, and Kellen Moore still want to throw the ball 40 times. You know what I'm saying? He threw the ball 40 times with Cooper Rush. So, I mean, you do what you want to do with that. So, first is Kellen Moore's behavior. Number 2 is Mr. Stephen Jones. It's sad. Because if Stephen Jones come in here and lowball OBJ, I want y'all to know he gonna walk slap away. I can tell OBJ is the type of guy that got a lot of ego up on him. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot of things in his own right. So if Stephen Jones go in that negotiating table and like completely disrespect him with his offer, we ain't getting him. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm sorry. We're not gonna get him. If Stephen Jones doing the negotiating, we ain't getting him. Hopefully Jerry just bust in the door and say what's happening. Hopefully Jerry just bust in there. Hey, move Stephen, hush, and just handle the business. Jerry gonna get the deal done. You understand? Jerry is a master at negotiating. I got my faith in Jerry at the negotiating table, not Stephen Jones. You can't count on him. He's too cheap. He's the cheapest billionaire I ever done seen with my own 2 eyes. He's the cheapest one. And it's crazy. So, them my 2 concerns. Stephen Jones lowballing and insulting OBJ, and Kellen Moore's behavior once he acquires OBJ. So, other than that, I'm all for OBJ. Shout out to Derek Fish in a bit. Mr. Buzzerbeater, is that you? You done changed your color? I thought you had like a purple emoji. I don't know. It could be somebody else. My boy, I missed the show and the trap house, working 2 full-time jobs. I feel you, bro. I work in the trenches myself. I'm working like 10-hour days. That's how I work. That's why, I'm working a little harder trying to get y'all this content, man. So I hope y'all appreciate my efforts. I work 10 hours a day every day, and I work in the trenches. So I understand you, sir. I feel you. Tony Montoya says if Jerry Jones want him, he'll get him. It's just we won't be able to keep Pollard next year. Don't fall for that pie, Tony. That's why shout out to my Cowboys family. Because they gonna tell you that pie is a lie. That's why I rock with them. Shout out to my Cowboys family. That pie is a lie. And we know the cap gonna increase every year, Tommy. So if the cap increase every year, all you gotta do is move a little money around. You know they gonna restructure Zeke. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible now. Oh, Derek Fisher says me, new phone and all. Oh, okay. Shout out to the buzzer beater, Mr. Derek Fisher. But yeah, Tammy, don't fall for that pie, cause they can do whatever they want to do. They could have kept Coop and did everything else they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Carl says if Jared didn't draft him, he don't want him. Yeah. They are, you know what they love to say, we like our guys. That's how they say every time on the interview. We like our guys. We think we good enough. Like, they love their guys, but the way everybody is expressing their love for Mr. OBJ, like they putting a dream scenario for him. They are confiding their love. I don't know if that's the right word. They are very much so expressing their love for this young man. So to say that they don't want him, we can't even say that. We know that they want him, unless they just, blowing smoke up our tail or, pulling our arm, pulling the wool over our eyes, trying to hoodwink us. Everybody said they want him. So now it just come down to the contract. That's all it is. Carl Man said, bro, you listen to the sound. Yes, it's a absolute idea, sir. You know I love sound from the sideline. I'll probably be there as soon as they drop it. Hey, what you want to talk about with that? Because I sure was tripping off Micah and J-Run and who else said something funny? I love the chemistry that Jason Peters brings to this team too. Jason Peters' veteran presence, I love it. If you could see, it's like with him and his resume, it's like a automatic respect factor there. So, a lot of players, I don't know if you ever understood a team dynamic. If you ever been on a team, if you new to a team, once you get in the door, you got to earn your respect. You understand? But when you come through the door with a resume like Jason Peters or like OBJ at this point, you don't got to earn your respect no more. You know what I'm saying? Your work is well understood. So all you got to do now is, live up to what they look at you as. So Jason Peters came straight through the door with a great resume, Hall of Fame type resume, and he just gelling perfectly with the whole team. It looks like he's a godsend as far as like gelling in that locker room. I love what I see from him. Even though the biggest knock on him is he was a filthy eagle. That was the only thing wrong with him. He was a filthy eagle. Timmy Montoya said Jerry Jones brought JP here to mentor Tyler Smith. Yeah, that was an excellent move. See, shout out to Jay Word in the building. See, this one thing I do want to, I'm Mr. Optimistic. I'm Mr. Glass half full guy. I am. But one thing I do want the nation to understand is, we say our stuff about the front office and about this team. We give them the third degree when they do something wrong. And all I ask is we do the same thing when they do something phenomenal. We got to give them their credit. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna hold them accountable, we got to give them their credit too. So shout out to the front office, man, the way they done constructed this team, the way they done brought in Jason Peters as a veteran presence, and he been outstanding, absolutely phenomenal. As far as the locker room presence and the gelling and the mentorship with Tyler Smith, hey, shout out to him. I love it. You understand? That's going to work wonders for him because mentorship is very important no matter what space you in. Some people don't understand that. You need mentorship. You understand? Especially in this sports space. Because some people, you might need to see somebody actually doing what you're trying to achieve. That's what inspires you. You understand? If you wanted to be a millionaire, you might need to have a conversation with a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? He probably could tell you some very in-depth tips on how to get there. You know what I'm saying? His advice would hold a lot of weight in that space. You understand? So with Tyler Smith trying to become an all-pro tackle, who better to listen to than an all-pro tackle? You understand? We need that type of leadership, that type of mentorship in this locker room. And it's very important. A lot of people be sleep on that. You understand? It's a lot of dynamics that go in the locker room. And that's one of them that's very important. Very. You understand? Jay Word said he's a monster. Talking about Jason Peters. Oh, he talking about Sam Williams. Landlord, all I want is Sam Williams to play more. I feel you, bro. Sam Williams a fool. I got a video with on him that I'm almost done with. I'm going to drop. It's short, but you know, that boy that nasty. That boy that nasty. I love Sam. He's strong as an ox. That boy that. I said on the video, I'm giving y'all exclusive. I said on the video, that boy got some Herculean strength. I don't know where he get that from. Where he get this Herculean strength at such a young age from, y'all? Like, this boy be bulldozing through people like they easy. Cutting through them like butter. You understand? That boy Sam don't play. Slam Williams. He's a gangster. He is. I love him. Coming out of Ole Miss, you know, that SEC breed a little different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know we in different places, but y'all know. Far as that college football go, that SEC breed's a little different. It's something in the water, like they say over here in the country. It's something in the water now. I know y'all heard that term before. It must be something in the water. I don't know what they doing, but you know they breed them a little different out here. But yeah, Sam Williams gonna be a monster, and he ain't even got his grown man strength yet. He ain't even got there yet. He coming through the door like super strong, dominating people. Yeah, Major Mayhem, you ain't know I was the one who came up with the Slam Williams. You know, I don't like to toot my horn much, but I do need my credit for my stuff, for my creativity now. I do need my credit for my creativity now. The great Albert Einstein says that creativity is intellect having fun. I like that. You know, my intelligence was just having a little fun, and I came up with that Slam Williams. Actually, I came up with it on a chat, on what that was, on a comment on my own video. It came to me like a vision. But yeah, I think that's just perfect for him. All I did was add an L, and it just went perfectly. Slam Williams. It's perfect. But yeah, man. Oh, he said, Jay Word said he's Micah 2.0. Micah got some tough shoes to fill now. Good grief. Shout out to Big Reg in the building, man. I appreciate that. 1999. Hey, I appreciate that, sir. One of the bigger ones I done got, man. I appreciate that. He says, and I quote, I knew in the draft this young man was going to be a beast. Yeah, I did too. I got some decent videos on him when we drafted him. You know, in the offseason is where I built my channel. I don't know if it was because I was just new and people just wanted to see, or was it the content? Let me know if y'all rock with that off-season content I was making. Because I believe I was one of the first that was making like documentary-style videos on individual players. Like not just the star player. Like I was going in depth, like talking about their upbringing, high school, all that. That was some of the work that kind of grew my channel. So I got a lot of nice work about Mr. Sam, but appreciate that, Mr. Big Reg. I really do. But far as that donations and likes and stuff like that goes, man, I do want y'all to understand. Like, I don't want to ask for stuff like this, and if you are able to donate or anything like that, I really do appreciate it. And what it does is it allows me to do this more often. You understand? So if you appreciate the work and the effort and the time, you know what I'm saying? That's how you show the love, because, you know, I'm a man with children and bills. You understand? I'm a man with children and bills. So, you know, you got to dedicate your time wisely. So if y'all enjoy me doing this, man, that's the best way to do it. Donate or like and share, all that at very minimum. It does help me do this a lot more. Like I said, it's something that I'm not comfortable doing, just asking y'all for stuff, but at the same time, it does help a lot. You understand? Man, shout out to Jay Worthy, man. I appreciate that, man. He come right back and match him, man. I really do appreciate that. He says, Landlord, we appreciate your time and hard work. Keep growing, my guy. Man, I appreciate that, y'all. Then y'all know I got a birthday coming up, so I'll take this as my birthday present. You know, my birthday on November the 28th. You know, I'll be 36. I'm an old man. I got aches and cracks and creaks in every bone in my body, y'all. You know, I'm getting old. Been working. Hey, what my boy was, that was Lord King. Lord King in the building. Oh, he is. My boy Lord King, hey, you know I'm in the same boat, sir. Hey, I was just about to say, hey, I've been had like 20 years of hard labor myself, sir. And we in the same boat, bro. I feel you. I'm a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I got a family. I got a day job, working 10 an hour, you understand? I appreciate everybody that support. That's why I'm trying to get up out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Me and Carl, man, work together, whether y'all know it or not. And that's my guy. But ask him, like, we work in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be hollering at West Coast. Shout out to West Coast, man. West Coast be giving me a lot of good tips and advice about this space, man. That's why I rock with West Coast like that. Shout out to Sunny Slim, man. I appreciate that with the $9 holler. She says, is that a she or a he? I'm not familiar. And I know I believe you kind of new to the channel too, so forgive me. But love your nonsense approach to the boys. Happy birthday, Landlord. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, man, I was just talking about how Carl, man, get down. You know, he works with me, so ask him. We in the trenches, like. And I was saying, I was hollering at West Coast. West Coast, like, man, when you be at work, you need to drop some more videos and stuff. Like, West Coast kind of like my mentor. I don't think he know it or not. He don't know it yet, but West Coast my mentor. So when he be like, hey, drop some video while you at work. Hey, as Carl, man, if I drop the video while I'm at work, man, I'd be dark skinned out here. We in the trenches where I'm at. You understand? I'm in the trenches. My whole face will be black. You know what I'm saying? I work in the shop, you understand? That's what we do. We hard labor over here like Lord King. 20 plus years for me. So I understand it, you understand? Yeah, West Coast is a monster, bro. West Coast is a monster. Like, y'all gotta quit sleeping on West Coast too. I know he's more on Facebook than he is YouTube. I'm kind of helping him with some YouTube stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, giving him my little pointers, that the little small I got. I'm giving him his little stuff on YouTube, and he giving me my stuff on Facebook. So, man, it's a few people that I've been communicating with since I've been in this space, man, and they've been showing love. So I love the Cowboy community and the way they accepted me, man. So, you know, long as y'all keep supporting like this, man, like y'all just showed out today. If y'all keep supporting anything or along these lines, man, it helps me out a lot. Like I said, you know, just think, if you're a grown man, you know, you must perform. It's a burden of performance on us. So if I'm out here just talking to y'all playing and I ain't getting nothing back, you know, the wife gonna come knocking. She gonna be like this. Landlord, what you doing? I mean, you know, you just wasting time, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the more y'all support, man, it don't have to be just donations and stuff like that. Likes and shares, it helps a lot. It will allow me to do this more often, and I appreciate y'all, straight up. I do. But, yeah, Carl might know I ain't lying. If I did a show at work, I'd be dark skinned. Y'all be looking like, who is this? This Landlord dark skinned cousin? You know what I'm saying? Tony Montoya said, that's why I'm divorced. Good grief. Yeah, hey, you know, you got to understand, you got to do something productive with your time. And like, how I'm going to explain to her if I ain't getting no love on here? And like, you been down there talking an hour and you don't get nothing? Dang, Tony. King Element, shout out to you, sir. I don't think I spoke to you. Landlord from Wakanda. Yes, sir. You know, Wakanda vibes in here. That's how we getting down. I got to go see that movie. Is it out yet? I think it's already out, ain't it? I think it's already out. He said, but I'm divorced. He said, just kidding, but I am divorced, though. Yeah. And it's rough out here, man. It's rough out here, man. I promise you, like, I'm a human being, man. I understand so many different perspectives because I done been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know we talking Cowboys and Giants, but y'all got me up here talking about life now. But I done been through a lot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Lost my mama at a young age, lost my brother a few years back. So I understand a lot of people hurt, trauma, pain. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. So, you know, us as men and women, we got to be strong for each other and, you know, provide that consistency for the people that's around us. So I know people be like, man, Landlord be so happy and so, you know, upbeat and stuff like that. I got to. I ain't got no choice, you understand? I ain't got no choice. I done been through so much stuff, you understand? It don't matter how bad it get down, how bad stuff happen. You know, if you got perspective, you realize that you should be thankful day to day that ain't nothing happen. Like, ain't nothing happen today, so I'm good. You understand? It makes you appreciate life at a different perspective when you look at it like that. You like, hey, it could be worse. No matter what life has presented to you, long as you straight today, you know what I'm saying? You can keep pushing. So, shout out to DC for life with a whole bunch of X's. Shout out to you, sir, with the $5, man. I appreciate that. He says, let's go Cowboys, 45-20. Let's go. Hey, we put up 40 again. I'm telling you, I'm going to do me a 40 burger freestyle. I'm going to steal Vach whole style. Shout out to Vach Lombardi, man. Hey, we're going to have to, you know, I'm a fan, bro. I've been a fan of this whole space, so I'm just like you. You watch Vach Lombardi, I watch Vach Lombardi. You watch Boss Cowboy Sports, I watch Boss Cowboy Sports. You watch West Coast, I watch West. I'm a fan of this space. I was a fan first before I entered. So, you know, while y'all in the chat box, you watch Skywalker Steel, A to Z, I watch it. You understand? People know I be there. You know what I'm saying? I be there. Shout out to the Lunatic in the building. Shout out to Sugar Daddy Williams in the building. Shout out to Ray the Great. Oh, that's my partner from the Bama. What happened? You finna get jumped talking about some Let's Go Steelers, though. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, sir. I challenge you to a duel right now. You know what? We can meet up. We down the street. Don't do that now. Don't come in here doing that now. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy in the building. Shout out to this team mom, Miss Sadiqa Charles. You late, Miss Sadiqa now. I made a whole video for you now. Don't be like that. I made a whole video for Miss Sadiqa. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Move with the $2, man. Y'all finna make me cry today, man. This the most money I done seen on here with a super chat, man. Y'all finna have me emotional today. Shout out to Ray the Great. He said, I'm just BSing around. Oh, yeah, he wanna be an op, y'all. He wanna be an op. Hey, y'all go holler at my partner Ray the Great, man. He got some excellent rap music, man. I'm an actual fan of his work, man. So I appreciate you coming through, bro. Hey, you need to give me a song or something, like copyright free. You know, you can get some plays over here. I rock with your music, bro. I don't just be talking. When I sing in person, I told you straight up, bro, your music off the chains. I love it. So, yeah, give me something to play on here, man. You know, you get spins over here in the trap. You know, I got that OG Gold rocking too now in the trap. Trap. Yeah, that's how we get down. But Mr. Boxing Move says, hope this helps keep you out the Mr. Dog house. Yeah. Hey, don't tell you now. Hey, us men understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine you been around here for hours just playing around and then you get nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do now. You understand? So, like I said, man, if y'all feel like I entertain y'all, I provide anything, a smile on your face, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just show me some love, man. Like, the donations or either liking or sharing, that goes a long way for you, boy. And I appreciate every single effort you got. I do. Shout out to Sugar Daddy Williams, man, with the $5 holler, man. Y'all trying to make me cry. That's what y'all doing. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. If that's what you're trying to do, you want to see me get out of character, that's what y'all want to do today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, y'all always see Landlord cool. Y'all trying to get me up out of character today. And I don't appreciate that now. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Sorry, rated great. I'm not into rap. Yeah, she ain't into rap. Miss Sadika absolutely hates rap. She can't stand it. Miss Sadika absolutely hates rap. Miss Sadika, what you think about that video, though? You know I had to mess with you. Y'all seen the light skin carpet? Where else you gonna get something like that from? I just want to know. Like fill me in. Who gonna come up with some light skin carpet? Then I had an actual definition for it, man. I'm crazy than a fool. I don't know where I come up with this stuff at, y'all. I can't make this up. It just comes naturally, you know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But some light skin carpet though. And it made perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? The light skin carpet made perfect sense. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. DC for life, or with a whole bunch of X's. Those X's represent the Deads. Okay. The catch. Each one represents a Super Bowl. You can see 6 already on there. All right. And been doing the X's ever since Dez was still here in the building, throwing up the X. Straight up, I like that. Lord King said that video cracked me up. Yeah, the light skin carpet. You see how I had to put some visuals on that so y'all can see how silly I am. Y'all know I'm kind of crazy, man. But Mr. Dicker said, damn light skin carpet. You know I had to mess with you, Mr. Digger. Hey, that light skin carpet, you know, you can't waste nothing on now. It's gonna be trouble. You gotta pay for somebody to clean that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I feel good about this game, man. Y'all gotta forgive me. I watched a couple of games, but this is a crash course right now. We just got finished with the Vikings. You know, I just got the Vikings film, Tuesday? Yesterday. And I already got about 3 film sessions to go. Then today, Wednesday, and we play tomorrow. Like, it's a crash course. So I watched them as much Giants film as I could. I just finished the Giants game against the Lions, and I watched them a couple of times before. But it's a crash course right now. I'm probably going to be throwing y'all film sessions from the Vikings and the Giants throughout the week. Just, you know. I ain't stopping. I'm still working through the holidays and everything. I might do a live stream during the game on Thanksgiving. Hey, who knows? Let's see if y'all want to do that. Just let me know. I might do it. I'm trying to work, man. I'm trying to get to this 3K, y'all. I got goals I'm trying to reach. You understand? And I appreciate it. Shout out to Big Bud, Cowboy for life. I ain't never seen you, sir. Shout out to you. The Giants got a lot of players out. Yeah, they got a whole heap of injuries. Like our granny say in the South, they got a heap of injuries. Yeah, they do. But the only thing we got to be concerned with on their offense is Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones' mobility, because that's always going to be an issue. He's pretty crafty. I ain't gonna say he's just blazing fast like Lamar Jackson or nobody, but he know how to manipulate the pocket and take advantage of open space. He know how to do that pretty well. So you see, that was their biggest offense against us. You know what I'm saying? That was their biggest offense against us last time. It was Daniel Jones' legs. So shout out to King Julian. I don't know if I seen you. He said, "What up, brother? Don't forget your Idaho boy." What you talking about? King Julie, I be lost sometimes, y'all. Y'all know I'm silly. He said Idaho boy. I don't know what you talking about. Bruce got the juice in the building. What's happening? Saquon called him Vanilla Vic. Hey, that's hilarious right there. Yeah, he be getting a little slick, don't he? He got a little juice on him. Like Bruce got the juice. He got a little juice on him. He do. He got a little wiggle in him. But like I said, if I was DQ, I spot a rookie. Spot Damone Clark on him because he got enough speed to cover him. Damone ain't finna be playing with him. The lunatic says, seems like we overlook Green Bay. Now let's play smart, eliminate the drive-killing penalties, and score it. Yeah, I feel the same way. And if you y'all forgive me. If you remember what I said about that game, man, I never was just convinced that we just gonna dominate that team. Like, I feel like that team demanded our respect because it did it. It had plenty of success on us before. So I don't know why we would overlook that game. I think we just got caught slipping with the rookie wide receiver, the Christian Watson guy. I think we just got caught slipping by him. And I feel like Anthony Brown being out of that game from the concussion, I feel like that would kind of tip the scale in their favor. I feel like if Anthony Brown would have finished that game, I don't think Christian Watson would have been doing all that. That's just my opinion. And look how well Anthony Brown played this game. Did y'all hear from Mr. Adam Thielen? See, if we gonna talk that talk, we gonna talk that talk now. Did y'all hear much from Adam Thielen? Because he ain't doing that neither. Anthony Brown must have had him over there under arrest too now. He had him absolutely apprehended. Now, that's one thing we're going to do over here in the Trap House. Trap. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth when the player's doing well. You know what I'm saying? Not we're going to let go the narrative that Anthony Brown is trash. If he go out there and play his ball and he show up, Mr. Landlord going to give him his props. That's what we going to do. And if I'm not mistaken, you ain't see Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see him? Because I ain't see him. He had like 1 or 2 catches just like Mr. JJ. They had him absolutely apprehended now. Jay Werder said Donovan Wilson will be the MVP of this game. He will spy, Landlord. Oh, I forgot about Dono. Dono can spy too. I said Curse because Curse be the more of the free roaming guy. Oh, shout out to Mickey with the $10 super chat, man. I told y'all trying to make me cry this morning. This is the most I done ever got, and I appreciate it. She said, good stuff, Landlord. About to send these dwarfs, Giants, right back home with another L. Facts. You know Dak owns everybody in the NFC East, y'all. He is Kratos. He is the God of War over there in the NFC East. He is Bane. He is all the scary people. He is the super villain in their eyes, and he running, and he been dominating for years. Mr. Bison said, Landlord, have you seen the boys have a more balanced team on offense, defense, and special teams to go to the next level? I don't know if I comprehended that right. Let me see. Have you seen the boys more balanced team? I don't really understand. I could be slow today. Are you saying can the offense, defense, and special teams get us to the next level? Do I think they playing well enough? That's what you're saying? I don't know if it was a mistype or I'm just a little hooked on finance this morning. It could be both. Let me see. I believe so. The Giants special teams was lacking too against Detroit. They let a lot of plays go, and I feel like Turpin can expose that. So this might be one of my bold predictions. Don't let me forget to do my score prediction before I get out of here. Turpin running one back today. Turpin getting a touchdown on Thanksgiving. That's what I said. Yeah, I said it. Sure did. Oh, King Julie said I live in Idaho. Oh, what's happening? I ain't never been there, sir. Man, shout out to Cowboy Brian in the building, man. I told y'all getting me emotional today. I'm finna cry some tears. Y'all keep sending this money and I ain't never seen this much on here. I told y'all, if you appreciate the efforts, man, I appreciate it. Shout out to Cowboy Brian with the $5 holler. He says, and I quote, I just want to say I love listening to you and keep up the great content. Go Cowboy. Man, I appreciate that, man. I'm trying so hard. Y'all. I'm trying. Kyle Main said, man, Turpin score. I'm going to flip the turkey. Hey, I'm telling you, mark my words. I think Turpin going to take one today. Tomorrow. He going to take one. He been getting so close. He going to take one for Thanksgiving. He going to take one. And let me go and make me some bold predictions. Okay. Y'all remember that Thanksgiving game when Romo threw 5 touchdowns? Then he throws 6. Y'all quote me. Y'all know I be going off the top. Mr. Digga said, what are you going to do with all this cash? I don't know, Mr. Digga. I might have to go holler at the ladies of the night. I'm just playing. I might have to make that rain. I'm just playing. You know, all the efforts is going to go towards probably improvements, and I need a chair right now. You know, I be aching up here for an hour. I messed my other chair up, so I'm going to have to give me a chair. I got a lot of things I need to improve on. Everything y'all do for me, it's going to be reinvested into the channel for sure. But somebody help me out with that memory. Did Romo get 6 touchdowns on that Thanksgiving or 5? Mika said, Landlord, you cry. Hey, lady of the night. That's how you say it in PG-13 version. Shout out to Willie Vash in the building. What's happening? Y'all ain't gonna help your boy out, huh? Y'all trifling now. Did Romo get 6 touchdowns or 5, y'all? Remember, let me know. He said, I think Romo had a career high of 5. This was a Thanksgiving game, and Romo had, like, he went crazy. I think Dak gonna have him one of them games this week. I think Dak might have him a 5 touchdown game. You know? And that don't mean we gonna be throwing the ball all over the park. I believe Dak might have him like, you know, what? Let me see. Willie Vasher said it was 6. Y'all don't make me look it up now. Cause I remember it was an outlandish amount of touchdowns on that Thanksgiving day. I was very happy. It might have been on my birthday, cause my birthday be on Thanksgiving sometimes, on the 28th. So I think I was very happy for my birthday. Romo had me going crazy. Okay, they said Romo had 5 TDs. I think Dak gonna have him a 5 TD performance on Thanksgiving. Okay, Dak finna turn up. It's gonna resemble that Romo game on Thanksgiving. And that don't mean he throwing the ball all over the park. It just means that we're gonna be very efficient in the red zone. Okay, Carmine said 5 TDs in 2006. You know, Romo don't miss no Cowboy games. I might not be Albert Einstein on football, but when it comes to Cowboys, I don't miss no Cowboy game. No lie. I probably ain't missed a Cowboy game in 20 plus years. I don't play by my team. I'm kind of crazy. I ain't missed a Cowboy game in years. You understand? Since I was a little one. Since I was old enough to watch a TV on my own, I ain't missed the Cowboy game. But, okay. Dak 5 TDs. Okay. Turpin gonna have a touchdown. Turpin running one back. So that's 2 bold predictions. Dak 5 touchdowns. Turpin running one back. Trayvon Diggs gonna have a pick 6. Trayvon Diggs with a pick 6. That's my other bold prediction. I'm going to try to do 2 on offense, 2 on defense. Trey Diggs with a pick 6. Michael Parsons getting 4 sacks. We're going to beat the living stuffing out of these giant turkeys, man. I try my best to respect my opponents, y'all. I don't want to lead y'all astray. I don't want my people going out there without the proper ammunition for the mission. So I be wanting y'all to be informed. When you leave the trap house, you need the proper ammunition now. You know that. Hey, and don't forget now, if you don't know why I call this the trap house, shout out to Captain Tuki. If you're not familiar why we call it the trap house, it is not nefarious. Revert back to the front of the video once this over with, and I explain why we call this the trap house, why we making this the trap house culture. You understand? It is not nefarious. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lock your doors when you come up in here. You know what I'm saying? But it might be, you know, they might be selling dope and doing hair and babysitting out the same house like they now. It might be a small tad bit of that. It might be. It's possible. But, yeah. Okay. Let me see. So, I said Dak 5 touchdowns And Trayvon Diggs a pick 6. Okay. We might put up 50 points on these boys. According to my bold predictions, if I want my bold predictions to be true, we're going to have to do some obscene stuff, some very distasteful stuff. I'm going to go and say it. 50 points. 50 burger. 50 burger. Screw it. We putting up 50. We putting up 50 today. Okay. So that's 5 touchdowns for Dak. That's a pick 6 for Trey. Turpin going taking one to the house. Good grief. Boy, if this stuff comes true, I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The lunatic says BR kids. I don't know what BR stand for, but kids and the other white powder in the damn house. Hey, we ain't got none of that over here now. We ain't got none of that over here, unfortunately. I'm just playing. We sell another form of the good dope, and it's called that cowboy content over here. You understand? I am Landlord from Alabama, your Cowboys Connect, your plug for everything about America's team. That's what I used to say. But I'm your plug for, I'm your Cowboys Connect. I'm your plug for everything about America's team. That's how we get down up in the trap, you understand? Trap. But, so what that score is, 50 to 13. 50 to 13 Cowboys. That's crazy, ain't it, y'all? See, I wouldn't be so high on the score if I didn't want my bold predictions to be true. So I'm going to say 50 to 13 Cowboys. I want my bold predictions to be true, y'all. So 50 to 13 Cowboys. That's how we getting down. Brother country man, Landlord from Alabama. Yeah, I'm country. I'm a country guy. I can't help it. I had to embrace my countryness. That's what got me a little better on YouTube. I had to just let it go. I just had to let it fly. I'm sorry. Not too crazy. We busted 49 on them Bears. You ain't lying. Miss Mickey. You ain't lying. But, yeah, so I said 50 to 13 Cowboys. That's my score prediction. I made my bold predictions, which were Turpin running one back. Trayvon Diggs gonna get a pick 6. Dak 5 touchdowns. Micah 4 sacks. Good grief. And then that's gonna be my birthday present right there, y'all. If I get all that to get down with the get down, that's gonna be my birthday present. I'm gonna be a very happy young man. You understand? But Big Bud Cowboy for Life said 53 to 3. You gonna beat them by 50? That's just downright distasteful, sir. Big Bud Cowboy for Life said he new to the channel. Okay, I ain't think I never seen you before. Take an early shift, unfortunately, man. Y'all just